past, present, and future. A lot of his foundation was laid in the church. The church choir singing on Sundays to him sounded like warm honey. Living in the Fifth Ward, sometimes you can lose yourself from all of the distractions around you. And I'm sure on Sundays it gave him a little slice of heaven on earth, because you can not focus on survival, but focus on healing. When you heal yourself or save yourself, then you'll be able to save others. In the beginning, he lived with his mother, his mother, and his sister. When he went to his grandmother's house, he used to take these long trips to Huntsville, the prison. I knew about that prison because, like I said, I'm from Houston. But on the long trips to Huntsville with his grandmother, it was probably maybe an hour, hour and a half drive. It took a little longer because she was a little older. So she, it became an adventure for him. During that adventure, he was able to see the world in a fresh set of eyes. That set of eyes gave him the inspiration to want to one day own land. All the land that you can see in Texas while you're driving can be an inspiration to anyone. This isn't New York or LA, where everyone's on top of each other, have no space to even breathe. If you go travel far enough in Texas, some of these prairies, flat lands, grasslands, they're wonders to the eyes. And for someone who loved the country, the outdoors, fishing, hunting, just being a boy, this was an eye-opener. There wasn't just Fifth Ward to look forward to. There was a whole other world out there that you just have to tap into. And he saw that the only way that he could achieve the next level, or his freedom, I would say, dollar bill, y'all, money. And when his mother had 2 kids by the age of 16, they had to do a little readjusting. He was bounced around, him and his sister, between grandmother, his mother, and her biological father she stayed with. His Aunt Teddy stepped in. His mother was an interesting character. She actually dated friends. That could be a sticky situation. But ended pregnant by the friend and not. What I can say is James Prince's parental guidance was a blessing in disguise. He was able to wield all the tools that was granted to him through both fathers and his mother. Ernest and Adam. Ernest was more of a fearless finesser. Adam, on the other hand, structure and responsibility. His mother instilled in him hard work. Working at a diner for coins as tips. His first time counting up his bankroll was actually counting up dimes and nickels. Ching ching. Hey. I can imagine him while reading the book as a child, just stacking up quarters. Because I remember I used to do that with my grandmother too. It was fun. What we also can't forget in telling his story is Miss Pat, which was his father's wife. Miss Pat was warm and kind. And whenever he needed someone that he could call on for a little bit of extra help, and also being bounced around to all those households, he was able to experience apartment life, middle class, to brick house. Basically, he went from the hood to the suburbs. And he had to navigate his way through both. And he learned how to.